Hey guys, I'm back today, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about my mommy routine. I've updated it since I last posted my video. There's a few things that I changed up that really changed my quality of life, and they were just very simple tweaks, but I want to share them with you because I think you can definitely make them your own and find some use of them. I do want to say though that as your children change every year, your schedule will change accordingly. Last year when I posted that update video, it was different because Alina was a year old and now she's a little older. She's sleeping a little differently. So that's just kind of like my disclaimer. You gotta switch it up every year. So according to your needs. So last year, the way I was doing things is that I would get up in the morning and once make breakfast, lunches, that kind of stuff. And once the boys were off to school, I would I would work out, eat my breakfast, and then do the cooking for the day and a little bit of the cleaning and stuff like that. And then I would go take my shower. So that was like my consistent routine. So by the time I took my shower, put on some real clothes, did my makeup, it was already about 10 a.m. And at that time it really worked for me. But recently I started noticing a couple of things. One, this is what kind of made me question my routine. I started missing work. If you guys remember my video that I did where I was saying that I might go back to work later and stuff. So over the last couple of months that was kind of like on my mind. The other thing that I noticed, which was odd for me, was that all of a sudden I didn't have much interest in cooking. And I love to cook and I love cooking for my family. I just enjoy cooking, so that was kind of odd for me. Well, I always ask myself the question when I'm feeling a certain way, well, why am I feeling this way? So when I ask myself the question about what is it about going back to work that I miss, I absolutely love being a stay-at-home mom. I love being able to make my own schedule, spend time with my kids, be there for every single activity. There's so many things I love about it. So why was I missing work? And I decided after thinking it over some that it wasn't that I missed being at work. It was I missed having a certain routine. I missed getting up in the morning and getting dressed. Even though I do get dressed every day, I missed like doing it first thing in the morning and like feeling like I'm like starting my day. So I'm like, that's very interesting. So I wrote those things down. And then as far as cooking, I started thinking, well, how come I don't enjoy it cooking anymore? Why is it like a chore now? After thinking it over, I realized that the reason I had started dreading cooking is because cooking early in the morning reminded me of the fact that I wasn't doing anything productive. I mean, yes, cooking is productive, it's functional, but it reminded me that I didn't have like anything personal going on for me during the day. And so I said, how can I change my schedule where I feel more productive, get more done on a personal level, and still be able to be home and cook for my family and do the things that I enjoy? So basically what I did was I switched up my schedule. I wrote down like a very strict schedule for me because I'm like, wait, if I was working, I would have a time where I needed to be at work. I would have a time where I needed to get certain things done. I would have a time where work would end and I would have to come home and cook. I'm like, let me design a work schedule that a typical working mom would have. So a working mom still has to cook and do everything else, so I need to work that in where it's not making me feel like I'm not getting anything done on a personal level. My wake up time doesn't change. I still wake up at 7 a.m. and my husband wakes up about 10 minutes before I do, and my kids wake up about 10 minutes after I wake up. So I wake up 7 and the first thing I do is get their breakfast started and their lunches started. While they're eating their breakfast, I have my coffee. What I was doing before was I would have my coffee after they leave, and I'm not the type of person that just like chugs down their coffee. I take my sweet time. So instead of starting to work out immediately after they left, I would take like 20 minutes sitting down enjoying my quiet, like coffee. But now, even though I'm not eating breakfast with them, I would sit down and have my coffee with them. Instead of just standing around and chatting, I'm actually sitting down and having my coffee with them. So I'm still chatting, but it makes me feel like I'm also starting my day at the same time that everybody else is starting their day. So once they're out, instead of wasting that 20 minutes now sitting and drinking my coffee, I go straight to work out. And Alina is still sleeping at this time. My husband drops my boys off on most days, so luckily she can stay sleeping a little bit longer. So I go ahead and have my 20-30 minute workout. It's all scheduled in. As soon as I'm out of my workout, I go and take my shower, put my clothes on, and do my makeup. Now it's about 8:45, 8:30ish, and I'm already dressed for the day. That made such a huge difference, even though it's just that couple hours difference, whereas before I was getting dressed by like 10:30, and now I'm getting dressed at like 8:30ish, 8:40, 9 the latest. It just made such a huge difference because I feel like I'm getting my work done, like I'm dressed for the day. And so right after that, I go and I film out a quick video. So even before Alina is up, I've got a video out. And so by the time I film that first video, she wakes up, and so I can edit later on in the day, but I feel so productive because I've got that video done. And it just took that little bit of tweak to feel like I'm doing something, because my YouTube channel is like my personal thing. It's my thing that makes me feel that I'm doing something for myself. And you know, I love being a mom. I love being a wife, and I love all the different hats that I wear, but this channel is for me. This is mine. It's just something that I feel like I'm investing in myself. So just switching that little tweak up, and now it's not that inconsistency where before by like 10:30 I would get dressed and it was kind of like, well, will I be able to do a video today, or maybe tomorrow? Now it's like, no, there's no excuse. I'm dressed, I'm gonna get a video out, and then Alina wakes up, and it's just like, it's perfect. So when I go pick up the boys from school and I come home, and that's when I start dinner. So this did a couple of things. One, it makes me, if I was a working mom right now, that would be my schedule, because most working moms I know, and that was me not too long ago, make dinner after work. So I feel like my whole day is mine and Alina's to enjoy, get my work done, have my alone time with her, play with her, go have lunch with the boys on the day that I have lunch with them. I've worked out, I've done like what I need to do to feel productive, still be a good mom. And in the evening, so that was usually the time where I would be like reheating all the food that I had cooked in the morning anyway, so it makes no sense to cook it in the morning and then reheat it in the evening, whereas now I'm just cooking it. And the other benefit of that is that when my husband comes home and we're having dinner, it's all fresh cooked. So you really have to understand. I think a lot of people might not understand why I was doing it in the morning before. It works for me now, but our cooking, like Indian cooking, just takes a lot more time than a lot of like just like fixing dinner type of situations. So I felt like if I just got it done in the morning that I had a head start, but I think that was kind of like bringing my morale down a little bit. I got it done and I felt good that I got it done, but then I didn't feel like I would do anything creative or productive for myself. So this way I'm still serving fresh, you know, a fresh meal every single day, but I am at the same time feeling like I got something done. I'm still working, so I'm still a part of the world. I wouldn't have figured that out if I didn't ask myself the question, well, what is it about working that I miss? Is it the human interaction? Is it trying to prove something, you know, to myself, my husband? Is it the money? Is it the routine? Is it the schedule? And once I was able to narrow down those couple of factors, I said, well, I could still do that if I just got more consistent with YouTube. So at the time, you always have to work with what you have and your current situation. So the fact that I was able to make those tiny tweaks and work it in, it's not like I can go out and work right now anyways, because Alina's still at home with me and I enjoy my time with her. So just by making those two or three little tweaks, I feel energetic again. I feel like I'm awake. Like in the morning when I get up, like I have a purpose, I have a schedule, I have a routine, and I'm just really loving it. And I had all those things sort of before, but I hated the part where it was like, well, am I gonna have time to make a video today? No, like it's built into my schedule now. I am gonna have time to make a video today. It's written down. I've been doing it consistently for a few weeks now, so it's been really working. And sometimes, you know how buying a new outfit, or for a man maybe getting a new tie, or spring cleaning or something like that can just lighten up your enthusiasm for life. I feel like this is just like brought like new light to me, because I feel like I'm really doing a little something for myself, and I'm able to fit in my workout and my YouTube into my daily routine without disrupting my family. You feel kind of dull at certain points in your day, see if just switching things around a little bit can give you that extra motivation that you need. So it's almost like how I'm paying myself first, because the two things that really make me feel good on a daily basis are like working out and making a YouTube video. I'm doing that in the beginning of the day before I've really had to like withdraw everything from me, and then I have like nothing left to give. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. I hope you can somewhat feel inspired by that. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I use this agenda to keep myself motivated. Let me know how you guys keep yourself on schedule and motivated. I'll post a link if you guys are interested. This is the Erin Condren. I'll list it below if you guys want if you create an account for the first time, you get a $10 coupon if you use my code. And that's it, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.